Okay, this is take two. This is take two! God, scare the shit out of me. Okay. What? Alright, I'm going in with MAC Painterly Paint Pot to put all over my lid. Because I don't know what eye color I'm about to do. My dog just started barking, so I apologize. And this is probably going to be really freaking hard for me to do my makeup and see you guys writing to me. But I wanted to put out a video because I didn't have any content. Okay, that's a lie. I have content for a video to be posted on my channel, but I am in the process of editing that content right now because I've been out of town for work and I recorded like the whole thing. So that video will be live tomorrow. It's kind of crazy. I started editing that tonight and it ended up the video's like only 3 minutes long, but there's a lot. Like I have a workout in there. I have stuff from the event that I went to in there, but I try to keep my videos as short as humanly possible so that I don't bore you guys to death. Because I know most people only have, they have a short attention span on YouTube, to be honest. Like, if the video's longer than 5 minutes and you're a nobody, people ain't gonna watch that. So this basically just takes out your eyelid skin tone, I guess. It's gonna make my eyeshadow colors pop way, way more. So it also gets rid of all of my stupid veins in my eye. But if you guys want to ask me any questions at all, I'm totally down. I'm getting ready by myself, which usually doesn't happen. I usually get ready with friends or whatever. So I usually have people to talk to while I'm getting ready. And I figured today, instead of just listening to music, I would talk to you guys. And also somebody mentioned that they loved my makeup content on my channel, and I do feel like super bad that I don't talk about makeup on my channel anymore. And I know that a lot of my following came from when my channel was just a beauty channel, but the reason, I've mentioned it before, the reason why I stopped with all that is because the beauty community on YouTube is really saturated. There's a lot of influencers. Thank you so much, Marcusa. Am I saying that right? I don't know if that's how you pronounce your channel name, but the beauty community is really saturated. And the beauty community has erupted with craziness. I don't know how many of you guys are watching that. I would love to know if you guys are watching it, because your girl's watching. I see everything. Every time someone uploads a video, I'm moving my mirror. Oh, okay. Every time someone uploads a video, even if it's like a drama channel, I just have to watch it. What's up, Mellow Vibes? I have to watch the drama channels because I just want to know what's going on. And there's people in the beauty community that I thought were like shit ass people, and I feel like that information is like finally being put into the atmosphere for people to see and to know about. So y'all, what color eyeshadow should I use? I just opened a Morphe palette that I haven't seen in an eternity. Like, I just haven't used it in forever. I forgot I even had that. I have like a million palettes, and I have a lot that I haven't touched in so long. I feel like it's not good to talk beauty community controversy and then use a Morphe palette. I just feel like that's kind of fucked. Alright, we're gonna go in with the OG. The freaking original Naked palette. This is getting discontinued, by the way, and I'm really upset about it. Like, I can't understand why. Like, I want to know why. Like, I would like for them to tell us the reasoning behind that. Like, girl, explain to us the reasoning why you're getting rid of the most amazing and beautiful makeup palette that we have ever seen. Like, this palette just goes with everything. Okay, I'm really just about to use this one shade out of this palette because I want to do something that I don't normally do. It's been a long time since I've done something crazy eyeshadow wise. So we're going to go in with the Naked Heat because I feel like I'm ready for fall. I'm just ready for fall. And I am still a little bit sick. If you guys follow me on freaking Snapchat, you know that your girl's been sick for a freaking eternity. I've been to the doctor 1,000 times too, so it's pretty unfortunate that they're not helping. I haven't been given any medicine because supposedly it's allergies. And I've never had allergies before. I never had allergies at all until now. Magically, I have allergies. All right, we're going into the shade Sauced. Sauced is probably how my cousin's about to be tonight when we go out, is sauced. The animal, not the country. I don't know what that's in reference to. Rocket Think, the animal. Let me look. Oh. No, that makes no sense. I don't know what you're talking about. Rocket Think. The animal. Oh, so you deleted your message. I don't know what that means. Hey, thank you. I loved your freaking live video today. I'm really jealous that you got to work. I support guys wearing makeup. I support people, anyone who wears makeup. Honestly, you can do what you do. I don't care who it is. But anyways, Eduardo, I watched your live today and I'm really, really jealous because Movement is awesome in my opinion. I think that company is really great and they usually work with like really big influencers. So I'm really glad to see like a big company working with someone who's smaller. I mean, I don't care about the number. The number. I am not going to show my feet on here. You don't. Your girl's been wearing boots for years. Years. I haven't been to get a pedicure in I don't know how long, and it's really disgusting. Like, I look at my feet and I'm like, Jesus, fix it. It looks bad. So, yeah, I think it's great that Movement worked with you. I think it's great to see influencers on YouTube of all sizes. That is so gross. We are not going to discuss the feet anymore. I think it's great to see YouTubers of all sizes getting to work with like big companies and collabing with big companies. I think sometimes, especially now that this beauty community shit has blown up to a size of epic proportions, I want to see big companies working with small YouTubers. Like, I think that's the right thing for them to do. Like, everyone just needs to go back to their damn roots. And I probably just pronounced that in a way that you guys aren't going to like, because one of my most popular videos on here, everybody makes fun of the way that I say roots or roots or whatever. I also say pop instead of soda. So, I think that is awesome that they worked with Eduardo. I'm doing that. Sorry, I'm looking at my text messages because I don't want to look at it on my phone and mess up the live. My cousin is waiting for me to get ready, and this is as far as I've gotten. We're going out tonight, and I'm nervous to go out without my best friend. It's very weird, but I don't ever go out without her, so it's just kind of nerve-wracking because I don't know what it's going to be like. I don't know. Getting ready. Anyways, who mentioned that you support men wearing makeup? Okay, with yo soldier, is that how it's pronounced? I don't know. I totally agree with you. I think if guys want to wear makeup, like, do you, boo. I don't have a problem with it. Like, I've honestly thought about it, and I was like, if I had like a boyfriend or something, if I had a boyfriend, whatever that is, I would not care if they wanted to wear makeup. Like, I wouldn't care, to be honest. And I don't see a problem with it. I mean, no one ever made makeup and said this is only for women. So if you want to rock makeup, go ahead and do it. Anyone can wear makeup. I don't know what shade I want to do. What shade? I think I'm going to try and do like a red look. We're going in with Cayenne. No, He Devil. No. We're going in with Cayenne. I think that's how you pronounce it. I think. In the same brush that we just used. And I am using Morphe. Oh man, Daryl, I'm sorry. When do you retest again? How does that work? Is there a max? Is there a max amount of times that you can take the ASVAB test? I wouldn't think so. I would think it's just keep taking it, but they'll probably at some point have the confirmation test crap happen. I'm sure, which is frustrating. I did not even know that that was a thing, to be honest. That if you like fail or like score bad and then you take it and pass, all of a sudden that they make you do that confirmation. I think that's a little bit nuts. Like, I can't understand it. My cousin just texted me and asked me what I'm wearing tonight, and I don't even know. Like, I have a thing for doing my makeup crazy and then literally just wearing workout clothes. I just think workout clothes are easy. It makes me comfortable. If I sweat in the club, it helps. It makes you not feel like you're disgusting. I say club, and we really don't have clubs here. We kind of just have bars. Like, if you want to go clubbing, you have to go to Kansas City. I don't know if you guys know this, but I live in Kansas, but I'm only like an hour away from Kansas City. I think I may have to wait another month if I fail again. I think it's 6 months. Oh, okay. What areas do you feel like you're struggling on the most? You're probably like, it's probably over testing at this point too. Like, just continuing to retake it. My clubbing days are over. Yeah, I don't know if people really do the clubbing thing anymore. I said, I don't know yet. You guys, help me pick out an outfit. Oh, well, those were the days. Yeah. I've went to Kansas City and went clubbing, I guess. But it wasn't like anything special. I don't know. Okay, we're going to put the color in Fuego all over the lid. I'm scared, guys. I haven't done anything bold in a long time. Yeah, we're not going clubbing. We're going bar hopping, I guess. And hopefully nobody dies. Because the amount of shootings that I have seen and had happen when I was going out we're going out in Lawrence, Kansas. And I have been in 4 shootings now there. I say been in. Thank you, Sarah. I think that said Sarah. Whoever said thank you or whoever said your makeup's popping. Thank you. Bar hopping. You gotta get at least 2 dicks tonight. Oh my God. No. No. I've seen 4 shootings where we're going out, and it's so crazy every single time. Like, I'll never forget. I'm like small town girl. I grew up in a town that has literally the population is 3,000. We have no stoplights. There's no stoplights in my town at all. We have to drive 35 minutes away for the nearest Walmart. Like in Girls Trip. That movie's the shiznat. We have to drive 35 minutes away for the nearest Walmart. Like small town living, you guys. And living in a lonely world. They'll probably play that song tonight, just so you know. And basically, when I experienced the first shooting, I was in a trance. Like, we walked out of this club. First of all, I had never been clubbing before, like ever. And I was new in college, first generation student. And are you Rihanna? No, I wish. First generation student. I love you too. And the shooting happened. And like, we're walking out because everybody's getting hostile in the freaking club and being ratchet. And this is like, I used to only listen to country music. Like, I was a country girl. I grew up on a farm. And this shooting thing was like the scariest experience of my life. And I think I was so in shock of it happening. Like, I couldn't believe that it was happening. So when the shooting started to happen, we were walking out of the club and I stopped and just was staring at the police, like tasering people and guys standing in the street shooting. And I just remember my friend grabbing my arm and being like, come on, like, what's wrong with you? And I'm like, where the fuck are we? Like, I was in shock. So that was like my first like shooting experience. The next one was at another event. I think it was a Kappa party. And it was in a hotel and people started shooting again. And they were shooting inside. And I just remember everyone fled to the corners of the room. And I like went to the corner of the room and I just remember being like, holy shit, I'm on like, everyone's in the corners and I was on the outside edge of the corner. And I was like, this is how I die. Like, this is how I die. And it was scary. That was the scariest experience ever. Like, frightening. And then I started thinking like, okay, we're just gonna start leaving parties early so that there's no possibility of us getting stuck in these shootings. Didn't work. I obviously didn't die, Sarah. I'm still here. It didn't work. They still were shooting everything. They were shooting everything. We're going in with Mac Black Track. I'm just gonna do like a little tiny line so that I can wear fake lashes. My dog's snoring loud. Oh, he must know I'm talking about him. I just messed this up already. But yeah, the next one was at a Kappa party. Then the next one was like, I don't even remember that one because I was like, it just happens every time. And then flashback to last year, and because none of those shootings, nobody ever died. And flashback to last year, we went to Little Yachty was performing for free. So we went to that, went out. I was like, we got to get some Instagram pictures. And we were taking photos outside of this bar that we were at. Like, the night was fun. We actually went home a little bit early. And we walked to my truck, and left, and when we got home, I had all these text messages on my phone of people that were like, "Are you okay? Are you okay? Are you okay?" No, it wasn't even when we got home. It was when I woke up the next morning. Somehow we walked, we took those pictures, walked to my truck to leave, and a shooting happened. Like, we had to have been driving on the back street. Like, when we left, we went around the bar to the back street. So when we were leaving, somebody started shooting. And of course, everybody blamed it on the fact that Little Yachty had performed and like gangster music and whatever. It's always, they always try to make it like something to do with like whatever the event is that's going on, or like the first shooting that I saw, they tried to say it was gang related. Someone swore they saw people in blue on one side and red on the other. Yeah, yeah. In our college, the colors of our college are red and blue. So it was the dumbest thing ever. But this time, these guys like got in a fight, and people were running away, and they actually ended up hitting this like 23-year-old girl. Yeah, people are freaking crazy. They ended up hitting a 23-year-old girl and killing her. And then they killed, I think, 2 other guys too. And they died right where we took my Instagram photos. So had we have stood there, because you know me, we take 1,000 pictures and I'll look at them and I'll be like, no, I need more. And I kept doing that. And then finally I was like, all right, I'm ready to go. Like, let's just leave. So we left, but had we not have left, like, that could have been us. It's just crazy to think that like right where I was standing, people died. Yeah, she died. That sounded really heartless, but she passed away, and it was this huge thing. It took them like a month to find the killer. And then when they did, it was like such a relief to the community. Like, this area where this happened is not bad. Like, I never once did not feel safe in college. Like, this, where this is happening is where I went to college at. And I never once didn't feel safe there. I always have felt safe. I've always felt like, I have always felt like if I walked around at night or something like by myself, I didn't have to worry about people harassing me or like knocking me over the head and like trying to do stuff to me. I've never felt that way at all. So it's really sad when stuff like that happens. It scares everybody into like not wanting to do anything for fear of dying. It's just really nuts. And I don't think they ever came out with a solution of why the people did this either. But to think that people can just whip out a gun and kill people randomly for no reason at all. Like, you killed an innocent girl who was literally at a concert. Like, she was at a concert. You killed 2 other men and left them dying on the street. Like, who? I just can't understand that. And then it takes me back because I'm like, I tell my mom all the time and my friend, like, I did not go to Afghanistan to come home and die for some bullshit like that. Like, I swear, like, I always say, like, when people are driving reckless on the road, I say the same thing. It's just crazy. Oh, thank you so much. Please tell your son I said thank you. That is so sweet. That is so sweet. That, like, makes me want to cry. I just stay home like SpongeBob because I don't want to get... Honestly, I don't, like... I know tonight that they'll probably try to bar hop, and I don't like to do that. I like to just go one place and stay there. And if it gets to be too much and, like, people are wanting to move around, I'll go home. Because also, I still haven't been feeling well, so I'm really not going to drink. Plus, I need to be able to function to drive home, so I'll probably only drink, like, 1 drink, which I've already had 1 drink today, I guess. I'm cleaning... You went to Afghanistan? Which branch? I went to Afghanistan with the Army National Guard. That's the only branch that I have been in. Like, I've been in for It'll be 8 years in October. How freaking insane is that? Like, that's nuts. It really is crazy to think about. I was like, someone asked me yesterday how long I had been in, and when I said it, I was like, no. Like, I had to count on my fingers. I'm just using Duo Lash Glue for these lashes. And I don't blow on my lashes really ever. I like to just let them set and chill while I'm doing other makeup. But lately, I've been doing a really bad job of this. Like, when I go to put them on, they end up not sticking on the inner corner or the outer corner. It's so annoying. Like, that is the most annoying thing ever. How many of you that are watching this video watched, what's her name? Jaclyn Hill's video she just uploaded? The hour-long one. I want to know. I want to talk. I want to talk about it. I mean, I figure if you're watching me get ready, you're either you really enjoy watching my channel, which makes me happy. Freedom Papers. LOL. Or what do I want to do next? Okay, we'll do foundation. I've been using the Urban Decay All-Nighter foundation. Supposedly this is like, you could swim in it, I guess. And it's really good, I guess. I don't know, I bought it because I figure if you can swim in this and it stays on your face, then my oily ass skin will be okay. I have the oiliest skin. Like, it's embarrassing. I mean, it's embarrassing, but I'm smoking the natural. Oh gosh. That's something I can honestly say I've never done. Sarah, just didn't know. Yeah, my skin is so oily that when I do my makeup, it's hella frustrating because after about sometimes just an hour and a half, I have to go in the bathroom and blot my skin. Already. I'm trying to go get a facial, which if I did that, was that something you guys would watch on my channel? Like, I really want to know. I'm like hoping that they play old music. Like right now, the only thing I can think of is like, I really hope this bar plays older songs. Because there's just something about it that like makes me lit. It looks good enough. How can you improve? Thank you. I am not perfection. That is for show. I want to go get a facial because my pores, I started using, when I came back from Afghanistan, I know my face looks a little crazy right now, but we're gonna fix it. When I came back from Afghanistan, my skin was absolutely horrible. I mean, I was embarrassed to go in public. It was the moment that we got there and the moment that I washed my face, West Virginia, Blue Ridge Mountain. Oh. The moment that I washed my face with their ratchet ass water, my face just broke out right down the middle, and from that point on, my whole face was a zit. Like, I remember I kept trying to explain to my mom what it looked like, and she was like, I'm sure it's not that bad, and I sent her a picture, and she felt horrible for how bad it looked. Like, my whole body honestly just freaked out when I deployed. And a lot of girls actually, like, I didn't take any makeup with me either, so I was stuck having to look like crap the whole time, which is fine. I mean, it probably just would have made my skin work, but a lot of people, I've heard, Andy, she's another military vlogger here on the tube, and you look like Rihanna and Zendaya had a baby. I've heard that I look like Zendaya a lot. to be honest. It's very weird. I didn't even know who she was for the longest. But that makes me feel really good. I think that both of them are beautiful. But, okay, this little piece in there. But anyways, a lot of people talk about how it's actually better for you to wear makeup when you're deployed, because it like makes a barrier on your face so that all the toxic shiznat in the air can't get into your pores. So if I would have known that, I would have took some makeup, but I didn't. I mean, I guess I could have ordered it, but I was more worried about keeping men away, far away from me. Like, I was very paranoid about getting, like, knocked over the head or something on deployment by deprived men. Like, that really, I know it's bad to think about, but I really, like, try, because there's all sorts of people. Like, when you're deployed, they let the people bulletproof makeup. When you're deployed, they let, like, I was in Afghanistan and the Afghans worked on our FaceTune. Like, they had shops and stuff, and they cleaned our bathroom. Okay. We're gonna set this. I think I might have waited too long on my lashes, actually. So we need to put these on. This is like, oh damn, I just unplugged my light. This is the hardest freaking part. Come on, girl. This is literally like the worst part. I just want everyone, oh, the light came back on. Everyone to know. Well, there's that one. This one's probably a little too dry. Oh, thank you. I appreciate you guys telling me that I'm beautiful, because I have days where I literally have the worst, like, I have days where I look in the mirror and I'm just like, what happened? Like, I don't know how to explain it, but a few months ago, I just really started to, like, notice that I had aged. And I know, like, you guys are probably like, you're not even old. I turned 27 in July. And probably, like, 4 or 5 months ago, I just remember I woke up one day and I was like, you look way older. Like, I could see it. And I don't know what it is that changed. Like, I can't pinpoint what it was. But I could see it in my face that I looked older. And I was, like, real confused. See? I didn't set it. That's what happens. That's, like, this makeup is that hardcore. I don't set it fast enough, and I always raise my eyebrows. Like, whenever I get old, that is where I will have wrinkles. Right across these lines. I just want to go get Botox now and get it over with. But yeah. Do you see this, like, patch right there? What's happening? What's happening? We're gonna have to fix that before I can set this shit. I think it might be I might have put too much, I might have put mattifying shit where I shouldn't have. Have you ever had a fish pedicure done? I have not, and I want to do that. I want to try this fish pedicure thing. I saw it on the Kardashians. Keeping Up with the Kardashians. What is happening right here? Other than I must have dry skin right there. Okay, let's set this real fast before. Have you ever had a fish pedicure done? Has anyone on here had one? I want to know. What's it like? What's it feel like? Does it tickle? Or does it feel like creepy? My face has gotten so chubby that I like kind of have to do this now. I look crazy. I just baked with this Laura Mercier translucent powder that everybody and their freaking brother uses on here. Just so you know. That's what it was. How did you pass the ASVAB? Okay, so Jimmy, I'll just be straight up and tell you my story. I took the ASVAB when I was, if you're ticklish, it will tickle like hell. Oh God, I want to do it. I don't even know where to go get that done here. I live in Kansas. I'm gonna have to Google it. This fish pedicure thing. So, the ASVAB. I took the ASVAB when I was going to be a sophomore in college. So I was paranoid because I knew I didn't know math. I took all of my math classes when I was in high school. I was in advanced math. And this is going to sound real messed up, but my school, basically, if you were considered popular, you got asked if you wanted to be in advanced math. And me and this other boy that were not good at math at all, we both got asked if we wanted to be in advanced math or not. And I think it was because they felt like, well, you're in the popular crowd, so we need to ask, because if you don't want to do it, then you're going to have to be with all the other regular kids. And I was like, at the time, concerned with my status at school, so it didn't help. I was taking classes that I did not know what I was doing. So by the time that I got to my sophomore year of college, I was done with math. I didn't need math classes anymore. So when I took the ASVAB, I was freaked about not knowing math. And I did not study. I didn't know studying was a thing. My thought process was, based off of what my recruiter told me, I would join the Guard. It wouldn't matter what my MOS was because I was doing ROTC. And I was already enrolled in ROTC too. Once I commissioned, none of it would matter. So I didn't take the ASVAB seriously at all. And when I tell you didn't take it serious, I'm talking like I did not read the questions on probably 90% of the test. I didn't even read them. I just was clicking. I was just clicking. And that was because I was like, I don't need this because I'm doing ROTC. I didn't understand the purpose behind it. I didn't understand anything. I started out the ASVAB test though, like really caring. And after I hit like an hour and a half of answering questions, I was like, why is this test so long? Like, what the hell? Because I didn't realize people were taking this for their career, like for life, you know? Like I see that now, but at the time I was just like, I thought the only people in there taking the ASVAB test were National Guard soldiers. I didn't know you could work full time for the National Guard. All I cared about was me, myself, and I at the time, and getting it done so I could hurry up and get basic training and AIT done and get college paid for. That's all I cared about. So when it comes to how I passed the ASVAB, I have nothing to go off of from taking the ASVAB the first time. So the second time I took it, I documented that whole process on YouTube. And damn, this lash was shitty. I documented that whole process, but I had to go take a class at Fort Riley for a month. And that class helped me to get a higher score. I did get a higher score. I think I got a 68 on my freaking test and I still sucked at arithmetic reasoning. And therefore I missed getting a 110 GT score, which is the only reason that I retook the ASVAB. I missed getting that by 3 points. And I retook the ASVAB so that I could do OCS, which still cannot happen because I still don't have a 110 GT score and there's not a waiver for that score, which takes me to another tangent. It's complete bullshit to me because you can do OCS with a waiver if you have over half of your credits, I think. It's like if you have over half of your credits for college, you can do OCS. They just won't commission you till you're done with school. So I'm like, you're going to write a waiver for people who don't have college completed, but you won't write me a waiver for fucking 3 points on my GT score. I'm confused. But let me not get on a tangent of me being angry. I don't really talk about things in the military that piss me off because I am highly, highly worried about, like, getting in trouble. I don't know any other way to put it, but I don't want to say anything that jeopardizes my career ever, because whatever comes out of your mouth on a platform like this, one, if you delete the video, that video is still, it's on the internet forever. And two, even though, like, it's in the bottom of my description bar and all of my peers who make military related videos, like, they say at some point, the content in your video is not the views of the military or whatever. When you choose to put this uniform on, I said it like I'm wearing the uniform, but I'm not right now. But when you choose to put your uniform on and make content on YouTube, even though that's your opinion, you are representing the military, and whatever branch of service you're in, you are representing that on your channel, whether you like it or not. So it really baffles me that some of these, I've not seen any men do it, so I'm going to say some of these females that I watch on YouTube that are military vloggers, I be watching. Like, I watch, at any time I come across a military vlogger, I subscribe. Because I would hope that all of us could be a team. I mean, one team, one fight. We're all here doing the same thing, preaching what we preach, doing what we do. And I'm a support them because, I mean, I would hope that they would support my channel if they saw me on here, which I know that they, like, I know my videos probably show up because their videos show up on mine, and I'm sure they don't watch anyone else that's not beneficial to them, you know? But back to what I'm trying to say is, I don't think that a lot of military vloggers realize that the way that they say things about certain things, or the way that they act, whether they like it or not, it's still a representation of the military. And no matter what, that can come back to bite them in the ass later. Especially if they try to go reserves or National Guard after. Like, they don't play that shit. And I think people that are active duty get away with so much more when it comes to social media. I've just noticed, like, I see, like, I don't know if you guys follow on Instagram, like, Dope Military or, like, Military Baddest. Really the only ones that I see that are kind of on a different level of that and are not just simply a, like, promotion Instagram. I'm not, like, bashing them at all. I follow them. I'm, like, gonna support any military person, like, trying to do something different. But Military Fresh Network is the only ones that I see that are kind of doing something different. But, like, how many girls, you see girls and guys, like, I mean, legit, they look like they're shooting pictures for Playboy or something on the internet. And I'm like, Has no one reported this in your unit, like, at all? Like, I'm shocked sometimes when I see it, because if I did that, I guarantee you I'd probably be getting my ass ripped on Monday, if not fired from my job. It's, there's just a certain way, I guess, and I'm like, it's kind of crazy to me. I see people making content on their channels of, like, kind of not bashing the military, but definitely not being respectful when they talk about certain things. And so that leads me to, like, oh, this is not what I wanted to use, and this is what I'm using. Damn it. Okay, I'm going to put it on, and then I'm going to switch to what I really want to use. No, I'm not even going to use it. I just wasted that. I see people being somewhat disrespectful on their channels towards the military, and it really shocks me. And everybody that I see doing it is active duty. I watch it just to be like, dang, I can't, like, when I watch it, I'm like, they got away with this. Like, that's cool. I would never. I know my job watches. I know that for a fact. I know that when I started my new job, I was counseled about having a YouTube channel. Good night. Thank you for watching. I'll have a new video coming out too, tomorrow. But I see people just kind of disrespecting the military. I can't say right now, like, how or what it is, because I just don't feel like doing that right now. But, like, there's just certain things that I feel like I can't believe people get away with. And I know, like, you guys have to have seen stuff that you've been like, oh, like, and then they get irritated when people that are, like, veterans, like, when people come on their channel, like, people who served and, like, retired or, like, got out or whatever, and they say stuff to them, like, they'll leave comments on their channels and say stuff like, kind of saying the same thing, like, you shouldn't be doing this or whatever, and then they get, like, an attitude about it. And I'm like, the people on your channel gassing you up, like, making you think that all this stuff that you're doing and saying is okay, are not in the military to know. But I'm like, good luck to you if you try to become a recruiter or to be freaking AGR in the reserves or in the National Guard, because they're going to come back to your channel and they're going to see the things you did and the things you said. Takimi Smith, hey, what's up? Hey, friend. Do you wear slippers or prefer being barefoot? Okay, I will show you what I wear because I have them on right now. These are, and I wear them out in public sometimes, but I wear these Madden Girl slides. I want to get, like, I want glittery ones, but, you know, I see a lot of military vloggers too, like, buying brand name shit, and I'm like, what? Like, people who are, like, specialists and below, even E5s, buying stuff that I'm like, where is this money coming from? Because, I mean, you all can look at a military pay chart and see, we ain't got it like that. So it really be shocking. And then I'm like, they have to be making bank on YouTube or something, or have, like, a side hustle, you know? But no, like, I mean, to be out here, like, going on trips, getting surgeries, getting freaking, like, just crazy shit, like, brand name, like, I be watching the vlogs and I'm like, I must be doing something wrong with my money. Like, I want to know, like, how long did you guys save up to do this? Like, I would love to know. Like, I legit would be interested in videos like that, you know? Like, content that explains how they were able to do that on, like, E4, E5 pay. I mean, I did go to the Dominican Republic. You guys probably saw that vlog. But I'm going to be real honest with you. That shit was set up through a travel agent. I also went with a friend. We shared a bed. We had a king-size bed. So it's not like we had our own separate room. And it's also not like someone sponsored us to go. We also set up that trip over a year in advance, and we're able to make payments on it throughout the whole year. So I like literally we would pay like $20 a month towards the trip. And then when we got to the end, I think I had to just give them like, I think I gave her, because her mom was the travel agent. I think I ended up having to just give her, I want to say like $600, which wasn't a big deal because by the time that I get all my bills paid and whatever, I usually have about $900 to just blow on whatever I want. And I don't do that because I have everything budgeted out. But I'm like, the only way that I can see these people like being able to do what they do on their channels and buying all this brand name shit is it has to be because they live in barracks. Because I own a house. So my BAH is being used for my home. Whereas if you live in the barracks, all the money you make is essentially going to you so you can blow it on shit like that. You know what I mean? Like, I just hope that people on my channel realize like this channel is realistic. Not that that lifestyle is not realistic. It is. If you join and you want to live in the barracks, and I know living in the barracks is like required and whatever. And I know people are going to be like, but they're active duty and you're not. I am active duty. I'm active duty National Guard. So I get that out of the way. But I do not live on a base because there isn't one, because I'm fucking National Guard. So what am I looking for? Oh, my spray. I'm going to use 2 setting sprays just so I don't have to worry about anything. Okay. But basically, my money goes to bills, and then I try to play my cards right about stuff, about other things that I buy. So I hope, make sure my phone is still charging. Y'all, how creepy would it be if someone just popped out from over there? That'd be real scary. Anyways, I don't know if my phone's charging, but I hope it is. Come on. Okay, I want everybody with oily skin to know that the stuff that I just put on my face is the best thing. And no beauty gurus talk about this on YouTube at all. But it's this like Boschia. It's literally charcoal mattifying makeup spray. I do not get oily wearing that at all. So it's a hidden gem. No one talks about it because I'm sure the company doesn't pay people to talk about it. But anyways, yeah, I just wanted like to say that a lot of the stuff you see on YouTube and military vloggers channels is not realistic. Now there are people though, like I said, the male military vlogger community, and like I have some friends like Andy, Kai 43, freaking, they're like, I feel like they're living realistic lifestyles with the amount of money that we get paid. But there are like some people that I see and I'm even just like, how are you affording this? And the only thing that I can think is like I said, living in the barracks, you really don't have as much, I don't want to say as much responsibility, but you don't have the responsibility of paying a mortgage or paying utility bills or paying just things like that. And I think some people too that I've seen don't have cars either, so that makes it easier as well. When you don't have things like that to worry about, you can do things like spending money on vacations every month and stuff like that. So I just don't want people to think like, oh, I'm gonna join the military and I'm gonna be able to do all of this stuff, because you probably won't be able to at first. And if you are able to, you're just going to be broke the rest of the time. But stay your ass at home, eat at the chow hall, and then you will be able to do stuff like that. Okay, answering your question about the party trick. G. Thomas. Best party trick. I'm the karaoke queen. So that's not like a party trick, but if I had to say something that tends to happen for me when I go out is I always karaoke. And I have been told multiple times that I'm good at it. So I have to be like 3 tequila shots deep though, almost every time for it to be, hey, gonna sing for us? No, because I said I have to be like 3 tequila shots deep for it to be good. I don't know what it is, but I think it's just like you're relaxed, you know? Like, I don't know. But I've been told, but I will say that the vlog, no, I'm not gonna sing. The vlog that I'm gonna be putting up, we karaoke'd Bodak Yellow, y'all. I appreciate that. Maybe someday. But I didn't even do like choir or anything. Like, I don't know. But we karaoke'd Bodak Yellow at this bar because we were at a bar that like I will never probably go there again. And I did not realize that there is a whole verse in there that says something about Frosted Flakes. And me and my friend were karaokeing it, and we look, and I'm like, we know every word to this song, and never once did I know that it said something about Frosted Flakes. What? Like, Frosted Flakes, y'all. Look up the lyrics to Bodak Yellow. Just look it up. It's so weird. What time is it? Okay, I have to leave in 30 minutes, I guess. I haven't done my hair. Okay, I was looking at my text message. Anyways, I just need to put lipstick on. I don't know what color I should do. It's a little, you can't with me if you want to. I feel like my body is trying to continue its illness right now. You guys, I don't know what lip color to do. Should I just do brown? Brown would probably be really pretty. Your girl don't know what color to do. I want to do this because it's like shiny, but I always get stuff like that on my teeth. And I always try to do a matte lip. Should I do, what color should I do? Current. Or should I do like a deep freaking purple? Y'all, I don't know. I have 8,000 lip colors. So 8,000. I really like the brown lip color from Kylie Jenner. Like a lot. Let's see. I think I'm just gonna do this. I wanna do something different. So I'm gonna do not a matte. Not another matte lip look. We're using Mahogany Patrick Star for the lip. Woo! I be getting scared. Sometimes my lips end up a different shape than what they really are when I do this, if I'm not like taking my time. I need to get my life together when it comes to recording like YouTube videos. Look how crazy. I see like my friends, like Eduardo, he is literally cranking the videos out. Like, I'm so proud of him. And why is it a struggle for me? Like, everybody else has just as much work as I do, you know? Like, I've talked about it once before. I just don't understand why it's so freaking hard for me. Like, I don't. I need to stop worrying about the content itself, like what the content is, and start worrying about just getting, like, you guys obviously followed me because you enjoy watching my videos, and I think I've been, like, crazy focused on trying to make worthwhile content, and if I wasn't making worthwhile content, you guys wouldn't be watching me. So I need to stop caring. I don't know what is on my tooth. Ew. But yeah, I need to just get it done and stop moaning and complaining about it and do the do. Okay, that's probably good enough. Hello, trash bag fashion lover. That name is hilarious. I'm good. How are you? That's great. Thanks for coming to my video to watch me get ready. I can't believe that it takes me an hour and this long to freaking get ready, but it does. Okay, we're gonna put Mama Star on top of this. Have you ever worn... Really? No, I have not. I was even about to say, if you ask me a weird question, I'm gonna be annoyed. But at least it wasn't a stupid feet question. When you have money to buy clothes, you tend to not wear trash bags. No, you're not annoying me. I just think it's funny because someone else came on here earlier and was asking about my feet. And I was like, you're disgusting. Okay. I don't like shiny lips, y'all. But they're shiny. That's what we chose to go with. I will never wear trash bags as clothing. I want to know, like, what possesses you to ask questions like that, though. Like, I always wonder, like, do people make money off getting on people's lives and asking questions like that? Curiosity. Okay, so there's the makeup. Alright, guys, I'm about to cut this out so I can go do my hair, and I will have a video uploaded tomorrow. So I appreciate you for watching and checking out my channel, and you know, make sure if you're watching this like as a replay later that you subscribe and leave a comment and like the video, and I will see you guys in tomorrow's video. Bye.